So let's talk about Cam Air. Cam Air is now the only airline that will operate to and within Afghanistan. Right now, TripSavvy has it that Cam Air is the third most dangerous airline in the world. Reading, the only thing less likely than having heard of Cam Air is having the opportunity, or need as it were, to fly it. Based in Afghanistan, Cam Air is not an airline the average backpacker would fly these days. It's been in operation for a decade, but has already experienced fatal accidents resulting in more than 100 passenger deaths, making it one of the most dangerous airlines in the world. The US government travel website has Afghanistan on the do not travel list. It says travel to Afghanistan is unsafe, risking kidnapping, blah, 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 whatever. I personally feel like the internet is being overdramatic, like it always is, and I don't know if it's propaganda, I don't know what it is, but I highly disagree with everything that is said about Afghanistan on the internet, and I decided to go back to Afghanistan for a second time by myself as an American female. Visiting 7 different provinces on my second trip back to Afghanistan, I decided to fly from Herat to Kabul. I decided to fly instead of driving because this would give me a fair representation of what Cam Air is. A real flight within Afghanistan, a domestic one instead of international. I even had a Taliban on one of my flights. This was a real Cam Air flight, and being that I'm American, it was interesting from my perspective.
We just got through body checks over there, and now we're heading into the main part of the airport. These are all Taliban flags. Being a solo 27-year-old girl from America, flying on this flight definitely wasn't normal. If you look up, you could see the pilot staring at me before takeoff, confused, like, why is she on this flight? Why is she here? And before takeoff, I caught this sign, reading, "The United States and NATO military attack in Afghanistan was the worst military mission in the world. Even they were equipped with military aircraft, weapons, modern technology, and full of trained troops. Although Afghans people were not equipped with any weapons, but with empty hands, were succeeded in this war. This victory was from Almighty Allah, blessing and the most strangest Afghan hero decision and attention. Motorbikes was the only hero of this war." Something interesting to read right before the plane took off. Pit stop. Ooh, delicious.
And the magazine is for wrapping the bulani.
Yeah, you always have Korean magazines.
Because we cannot read it.
I know. It's just funny because they're all from Korea.
From Korea, from China, not for them. Because when I speak, my accent is different.
Really?
Farsi even.
Oh.
Yeah. Their accent is different.
The other guy was really fast. In Kandahar.
Yeah.
On the way to the airport. These people are just here watching me. But if I give money to one, then they're all gonna.
Even I'm a foreigner for them because when I speak, my accent is different.
We're on our way to the airport, and Maryjane just went in there to get some candy for his family because like Herat has like different stuff from Kabul, and the candy here is really nice. In Herat, I had some, it's really tasty. We're at the airport. Just got done body checks.
So as you probably already know, as a woman, it is not allowed to be alone in Afghanistan, so I'm always with my local guide, in case you're wondering who that is. Maryjane is with me at all times. He's my local guide from Afghanistan, from Maryjane, Afghanistan. You may have recognized him from my first Afghanistan videos.
I have to go in this store and get checked by a woman. Body check. Okay.
Body checks happen about 3 times at this airport, and when I tell you they are thorough, women go on the women's side, men go on the men's side, and somebody completely feels every part of your body down, and I totally understand why. And then you go through another security.
Airport. We just got through body checks over there, and now we're heading into the main part of the airport. These are all Taliban flags. Herat International Airport. International? This is an international airport?
No.
It says international airport.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is small.
Yeah. It only flies within Afghanistan. Yeah, it says international airport. I'm excited for this flight. Saffron. He's gonna help with my suitcase. Oh. Do I check in with you or after? I check in after you?
Yeah.
After. Maryjane. Herat to Kabul.
One thing I hear a lot about Afghanistan is that women don't work, and it's so not true. I see women working all over Afghanistan. This is one of them. She worked at the airport. She was checking my passport, and she was checking my flight and stamping it, and yeah, it's just not true. Don't believe everything you read. It is true that there is a problem with, more men working than women, but there are women working in Afghanistan, and here's some proof. We then sat in the gate. This was the gate. To the flight. We had about 40 minutes where we sat here before we got on the plane.
Thank you. You think I'm allowed to take pictures?
Yeah.
I'll just use this.
Flash from him?
Huh?
This is yes, you can take.
Oh yeah, okay. I want to take one. Should I get on? The pilot's looking at me. The plane looks good. The plane looks really nice. There's no branding on it though. Should I just take the picture?
Yeah.
While people are still in line?
Yeah.
But I mean up on the steps. Okay.
Boarding pass, please.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Kabul Flight
Left side, please.
102 for Kabul. For your safety and comfort, please put your hand luggage in the overhead storage compartment or under the seat in front of you.
It's a 737 300-500. It's nice. No first class. Oh, look at this sign, you guys, that I just saw. The United States and NATO military attack in Afghanistan was the worst military mission in the world. Even they were equipped with the military aircraft, weapons, modern technology, and full of, what's that word? Something, trained troop. Although Afghan people were not equipped with any weapons, but by empty hands were succeeded to this war. This victory was from Almighty Allah, blessing and the most strong Afghan hero. I don't know that, I can't make the word out. And something motorbikes was only the hero of this war. Oh my word. Wow. Oh. I'm ready.
قدر مسافرین السلام علیکم و رحمت الله و برکاته. پیکامی روایی کرخی کپتان کامل پوپل کوپیلوت عبیدالله جلال زی او نور ملی لخوا ستاسو راتګ ته د آرکیو 102 الوتنې ته چې د کابل په لور الوتنه لري تاسو ښه راغلاست وایو. زموږ د الوتنې وخت تر کابله پورې په تخمیني ډول 1 ساعت او 15 دقیقې دوام کوي. درنو عالی قدرو مسافرینو ستاسو څخه هیله کیږي چې خپل د سیټونو کمربندونه وتړئ. Put your mouth closed before assisting the child. Passengers are advised to remove their face mask before donning oxygen mask. This aircraft has 6-minute emergency.
Okay, I have a lot to say about Cam Air, and it kind of ties into everything I've been saying about Afghanistan since my first time visiting back in November. After visiting over 120 countries solo, I have so much to say about what's real and what people think or say. They tend to be the exact opposite of each other. For me, Afghanistan is a beautiful country that I love to travel and I feel overly safe, but everyone says the exact opposite. Same with this airline. It is beautiful. The planes are beautiful. The service is beautiful. The flights are smooth. This is my 5th Cam Air flight. I completed 7 total Cam Air flights, and every flight is so smooth, so beautiful. The service is amazing. The planes are clean. The landing is beautiful. The takeoff is beautiful. And Afghanistan is a country of lots of terrain and intense weather, especially now. And the flights were just beautiful. I've been on some flights, you guys. American Airlines, just to name one. I've flown that airline hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, and I've had what I would explain to be terrible experiences every time. Or Spirit, do I have to go there? I don't think so. Every Spirit flight I've ever had was terrible. Every American Airlines flight I've ever had was a disaster. The planes are gross, especially on short flights. The flight attendants are rude. It's just a mess. The service is a mess. They throw you a bag of Chips Ahoy or pretzels. And it's just so crazy that I'm in Afghanistan flying the only airline that flies to and within. There's only one, you guys. One airline that goes to Afghanistan now since the Taliban took over and flies within Afghanistan. And it's completely beautiful when you might expect it to be crap. The flight attendants are so kind and they look really nice. They're put together. The pilot was extremely nice to me. The flights, like I mentioned, are so smooth, and it's just mind-blowing, because this is not a rich country by any means, but America is. And we've got airlines like Spirit, and we've got airlines like American, and to me, they're terrible. And the shorter the flight, the crappier the plane, the crappier the service. And this flight here was 50 minutes, I believe, and it was beautiful. You get food, you get snacks, you get juice. Kind flight attendants, really clean planes, even though they don't have too many planes. They have to, keep using the same planes over and over again because they cannot get new planes because no one is selling them new planes and they don't have the money for it. I have nothing but good things to say about Cam Air, and I would like to be a voice for Cam Air, a positive voice for Cam Air, because there's a lot of negativity going around about Cam Air, and I don't know why.
Kabul International Airport. Please ensure that your seatbelts are securely fastened. Tight tables and seatbelts are in their original upright position. Preparation for landing. Thank you. مسافرینو د کابل نړیوال هوایي ډګر ته ښه راغلاست. ساعت 12 بجې او 5 محل په وخت د هوایي تودوخې درجه مثبت 2 درجې سانتیګراد په کچه اټکل شوې ده. ستاسې د راحت او خوندیتوب په موخه تر څو چې الوتکه په بشپړ ډول ولړزېدلې او د کمربندونو
But you have to take it. Me?
Your picture?
Yeah.